I feel like I look like I'm in a hostage situation. This camera's so dark and I can't get this light to work. But that's because I haven't worked on it. So that's my fault. All right, so here we go. I have no idea what I want to do. Let's be real about that first. Um, at the moment, oh yeah, I need to do finish the crypto thing, my crypto thing for the day. I think I still have one more mission to complete before it's over and done with for the day. Yeah, I need to get 30 more security points, and then I'll get this as well. So we can do that real quick. Like, oh, I didn't even put up the dadgum. Oh, I'm tired. I have my daughter today, this weekend, and for some reason, I didn't go to sleep until 1 a.m. And not even in like a I'm up kind of way, but like yeah, I don't know. I'm exhausted. Anyway, and I'm usually good on 4 hours sleep. Oh well. Oops. Okay. Let's get the chat up. We'll get through those other tasks real quick, like, and then why am I having this weird southern accent? And then I'm thinking about upgrading Two-Face so I can deal with the Owlman situation. We'll see about that as well. I think that's everybody up, right? What's up, Spike? How you doing? But I don't know if I want to upgrade Two-Face or not because I really only use him for Owlman, but they only give you that one team synergy, so might as well, right? Anyway, let's go over here real quick. I also got from that whole wish thing, and this is where I'm not a great gamer or I'm impatient, is that I have 10 of these tokens, so I kind of just want to pull them now. Although smart money would be on, because I've already got I'm 5 deep into this. Smart money would be wait, and there's this Peacemaker event that's coming. I guess it hasn't been announced, but I mean, I think, what's up, Ryan? It hasn't been announced, but I mean, all signs are pointing towards Peacemaker being the next legendary. So shouldn't I then save these, or at least save them for a featured event? Probably, but I'm impatient and I like doing stuff. So I don't know. Let's first get through the security plan real quick. All the stuff I need to do to complete this, Elseworld and system. I did a lot of system recovery yesterday, just farming the diamonds out of there, and I did get through Lex. Wait, where am I then? Did I unlock this? Oh, I didn't even realize I unlocked this. Okay, cool. Don't use agile. Not a problem. Not a problem at all, except for Kid Flash. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we? What are we? Okay, sorry. I like that song. Probably want to go mostly mighty. Starfire for the burns. I'm tempted to take Soups out because I kind of want his team synergy. I have absolutely no heals over here. This might also be where I do need to upgrade Two-Face because he does give life steal to the enemies in the back, to the allies in the back row. He is the only character that really has sustain anything that gives you like heals. As a mighty, at least on my roster. Let's see. Order, of course, Wonder Woman first. They're gonna hit us hard, so then we're gonna use him for the heals. Yeah. Let's see. Probably not going anywhere. I can take Two-Face up to rank 8 today. Not 8, 7. Didn't want that to happen. We don't have any debuffs, so the team synergy from Mr. Terrific isn't gonna really do much. We have like one debuff. Damn. Well, we'll see how that goes. Do I still have Invulnerable from DCU? Yeah, I did not think this was going to go this way. I'm waiting for there to be a big shift. I didn't think it was going to be this straightforward. Oh, by the way, I guess a couple people are on right now. So, in the description, I have a link to my Patreon. Now, I will say this. There is old content from DC Legends on there. Don't worry about that. I'm doing the Patreon sign up. Don't do any of the paid tiers yet. Don't do any of that stuff. Just like join. Because what I'm going to do is then go on there and say, put a poll and ask what, like one of like 3 or 4 movies. And I think it's going to be No, actually probably just be Black Adam for the first time. And then ask like what times, show you guys like what 4 times I have to do it. And then you guys vote on what times you have. And then, or what times you guys are available, and then I'll do the live stream watch along of Black Adam during that time slot. And it's supposed to be we're gonna make fun of that movie or think it's better than it saw it, but like not a. It's a watch along. You guys know what a watch along is. I pulled Vixen 5 times trying to pull Nightwing. Just what? I consider myself a mini whale. Honestly, I spent like $3,000 more or less. Dude, 5 times? That is infuriating. Yo, let's go back. I know I could do more, but I'm going to go back because I'm trying to focus on the crypto thing right now. That is infuriating. What's up, Passing Wind? However, Ryan, Vixen is getting a buff. I had a video that I released yesterday. Vixen's getting a buff. So maybe you're going to be very happy in about 2 weeks. Maybe you're going to be very happy in about 2 weeks. And we're all going to be like, oh man, we wish we had Vixen. No. Oh no. I was looking at that video yesterday and I also realized that during that I didn't mention that I think Vixen and Bizarro and Mara got a slight buff before global release as well. So we're going to take these because I need to upgrade gear. And there was a helmet, an attack helmet, and a accessory I want to say in there yesterday. And I'm upset because I didn't have the currency to get it. Because I really want to put that on my Ocean Master right now. He's a beast. And I still haven't opened this helmet yet because I'm going to get it. I just don't know what helmet I'm going to use. I really want to open these. Let's see. What was I doing? We're going back. Crypto event. There's one. You know what? Let's do the other security plan thing. Is it Elseworld? Elseworld. I used to love Elseworld. Now it's just kind of like a task I gotta do. It's annoying. What's up, Lefty? Let's see. It's gonna be a shorter stream today too, guys, because I do have my daughter. She's in there with raspberries and blueberries, watching anything on YouTube that has the word K-pop remotely in the title. That is her new obsession, and it's funny because I guess she's at the age now where like she's getting to really choose what she wants and I've never seen her gripped by anything like this. She liked Peppa Pig, she liked unicorns, she liked flamingos, she likes Phineas and Ferb, she likes Avatar. K-pop is her obsession. K-pop Demon Hunter is her obsession right now. I can't get her to not talk about that. And it's a funny movie. It's a good movie. I like it. But I cannot get her to not talk about that. That is all she wants. That's all she wants to talk about is K-pop Demon Hunter and Roblox. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get up and cook breakfast for her. Not too long from now. I told she even asked, I think she's kind of proud of me doing the YouTube thing. Because like yesterday she was like, are you going to stream tomorrow? I was like, I don't know. I was thinking, she's like, okay, well, let me know. Like, all right, cool. And then we do our YouTube thing together too. So yeah, no, she likes it. She's into it. It's fun to have that to share with my daughter. Anyway, we'll do this. I tried to do yesterday with Elseworld. I tried to do it with Frostbite and having Supergirl. It did not work, or I had to use one of my adrenaline shots. It really is just choose anything with crit damage, crit, extra damage, extra attack. It's better for me to get that like common boon buff, whatever they want to call them, that says attack for 15% or defense for 15%, than to like take anything to deal with bleeds and frostbite and poison and burn. So that's a very, I guess, tip. But yeah. Oh no, it's not even that. It's a bad thing. It's just I guess it's like that with all kids when they're younger and they're growing. You see them, they're first, so you see the world through their eyes when they're born, and everything is new and exciting. And oh, what's this? Oh, and what's that? Oh, and can we do? Everything is like new, and this is like her first obsession, if that makes sense. In this way, she's been obsessed with lions and animal games and all that other stuff, but like in this way. And so it's interesting to watch. It's funny to watch. There's nothing about that show that she's watching right now, whether it's from other random content creators making crap or other good stuff that gets made, that she's not gonna watch. She's gonna watch everything. And it's just cute to see. Not necessarily alarming. It's innocent. It's a anime about three girls who are superheroes. I mean, what else do you want your daughter to watch? Yeah, girls are strong. Go for it. So that part of it, and actually that's a big part of it, I really do like about it. It's just interesting to watch. I don't want these. And then this one makes me sacrifice HP. So I guess I get a useless one. So yeah, Patreon in the description below. Like I was saying before, since you guys just joined, maybe more people are joining. Do not get on any of the paid tiers yet. There's content there from DC Legends. There's nothing for DC World Collide or any other games that I'm going to put up there. So do not do the paid tiers. What I want you guys to do is join, so I can then put up time slots for when we're going to do the live stream Black Adam watch along. So that is what I am trying to get set up over there on Patreon. Because what I'm going to do is when everybody agrees on it, just to give like the full thing, when everybody agrees on it, it'll still be on YouTube, and it'll still be, I think, maybe I can stream it on Twitch, I'm not sure. But it'll be streamed on YouTube. I'm just going to have a private link. And if you're part of the Patreon, I'll have your email, and I'll put you in the list of people on the private link who can join the stream. And that'll be the exclusive. Yeah. I just said a thing about damage, and now look at me. Now look at me. I just said a thing about damage, and now look at me. Picked the wrong team. So again, don't pick any of the paid tiers yet. There will be content for like that will make it worth it, but not right now. There's nothing up there right now, so don't waste your money. Yep. Albeit I did do 3 watch-alongs, but those are audio versions, and I'm pretty sure you guys would rather have visual, but I'm not 100% sure on that either. Oh yeah, okay. And he says sometimes it's like he live another life from the. You do, you really, really do, because you walk around with a 3-year-old, and they see a gigantic bulldozer, and they're amazed at like this gigantic machine, and they just want to stop and watch, and you're like, okay, that is kind of cool. That is pretty amazing. I remember when I liked those things. I remember when those things were awesome to me too, and so you like relive everything. You want a real pro tip? The 3-year-old, like I guess wait a year or two, but maybe not even then. Get I have for my son like a little pocket microscope, so they can look at like leaves and bugs and everything like really, really close up. Hours. We would walk around wherever, the neighborhood, anywhere where we were traveling to, any of those places. I'm picking Raven over Lex. That seems like an indictment. And then I would be like, all right, well, just pick up stuff off the ground, pick up some rocks, pick up some leaves, pick up, whatever. And then we'll go look at it under a microscope. I even got a digital one for my daughter that you can like put it on there. And it's not even fan. It was like $30 online. And you could put it on this like table thing, and the microscope would aim down and you can line it up, and then it would display what you see on the screen, and you could take screenshots. She had a blast with that because it's seeing everything new. It's seeing everything different, different angles. Anyway. So yeah, I guess it's not a thing exclusive to parents. If you have like a young child in your life, niece, nephew, little brother, and you are, hell, even like 16 plus, then you seeing them like experience things in a different way, and you're like, what? By the way, I changed my name. I was the other. Oh, Daniel. Okay. All right, you were the other Daniel. I was like, you're gonna be Daniel number 2. Yeah, no worries. Thanks. I appreciate it. Because I was sitting there looking at Ryan Cog, and I was like, that's not German because of the accent on the end of the E, but that could be Swedish, I guess. But I don't think Swedes do that either. Anyway, my youngest is 17 and 6'2". My oldest is about to be 18 in October, and he's 6 foot. Yeah, working at well, the school systems are different over here, so he's been working at Raiffeisen Bank for the last year, actually. So yeah, he's already into his banking thing, and I tried very hard. Tried. I really did not want him to get into banking. I really, really, really did not. I wanted him to do something else. But what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? And I say that because I am / was in banking, and it's nah. Anyway. But yeah, is he playing basketball 6'2"? I gotta ask because I'm a basketball player. Rain Kage. Rain Kage. Okay. I was saying Ryan. Yeah, okay. Rain Kage. I was saying Ryan. I went straight to the German pronunciation because the E is an I and the I is an E in German. Hell no, I'm in banking. Oh man, I hate bankers. Anyway, no, he is a lifeguard at the local pool. Awesome. While doing a yeah. See, that's the thing. The school system here is like you get to like the last 2 years, you have to do this Matura thing, and then you're like working and doing school at the same time, which is like so stressful for them. Like his last 2 years of school were just barely got to talk to him. Barely talking to him now, honestly. And he was working really, really, really hard. Nothing but studying, preparing to go ahead and get like his internship, all that stuff. I'm not a banker. I'm a tech person. I help people. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Well, if it makes anybody feel any better, I'm not necessarily a banker. I'm well, not anymore especially, but was a compliance officer, anti-money laundering, KYC, all that stuff. So all the kinds of people, the kinds of bankers you're thinking of, they hated me because it was my job to be like, no, you can't do that. No, that's not allowed. Don't care how much money it is. No. I don't get paid based off of that. Oh, you get a commission? Sucks for you? No. Not going to happen. Anyway, all right. I'm not doing that. Well, I guess I'm considered in fintech now. What's up, Enzo? Let's go ahead and get green arrow, and we will be done with this. Well, now you live in Europe, so question: EuroLeague or NBA? NBA. I try to do the EuroLeague. It's really good levels of basketball over here, and like no joke, especially like even pickup. I'm playing against kids. Like I was playing on the National League. Never played one of the games though, because that team. Well, we won't get into that. But it was a hobby over here, not as like a profession. So I came over here first and was doing the banking thing, and then figured out how the basketball worked. Joined a couple teams. Then played, and people over here, at least in Switzerland, France, different. Italy, different. Spain, different. In Switzerland, it's more of, what's up, Lionel? It's more like clubs and stuff, and you can play against other pros and everything else. But the amount of time and dedication, and I guess it's for everybody, I would have to put into it when I finally started playing for like a national league team, was so high that I was like, I can't tell my bosses at work I'm gonna miss half of Wednesday because we're driving down or taking a train down to Italy to play some team. in basketball. Like I can't do that. I gotta stick with the job. But in terms of like, especially over the last 15 years, players have gotten a lot. Like just the pickup players have gotten so much better. The teams have gotten so much better. I still get a bigger challenge when I'm playing against like American teenagers versus European teenagers. But I mean, Italy, kids down there be hooping. Spain, I played in a tournament in Spain. Kids over there be hooping. Truth be told, basketball here was the only way I was able to survive in this country because it gave me a route towards making friends, meeting people, not being just alone and only working home. So like, I have a special love for basketball in my heart. I wouldn't be able to, I don't know how I would have been if I didn't have basketball over here. I got a Basketball Jones. Do you know the one with Cheech and Chong? Basketball Jones with Cheech and Chong? No. I gotta admit, I wasn't into Cheech and Chong earlier in life. Let's put it that way. Earlier in life. Now, let's say post 35 years old and some things changing in my life, I'm wondering if I would find them funny. Oh, but EuroLeague, the main problem with EuroLeague, the main problem I have with like hockey, because I think hockey would be fun to watch. I'm over in Europe. I'm not even going to the UEFA tournaments and stuff. It would be fun, but I don't know like the players and the teams well enough. And you got to research and like look into that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I know the NBA, and so when new players come, I already know 90% of the players. Whereas with EuroLeague teams, if I'm doing the Spanish league or the Italian league, whatever, the German league, they have a high level of play, but I don't know the players. So I'd have to start over from scratch. Whereas with NBA, NFL, I just got to add the new 10% of names and then maybe check them out in 3 or 4 years and see if they're doing any good. Be honest, can you rate my art? I uploaded it to the general Discord. Check them in, appreciate it. What's your favorite? Okay, cool. Will do. I just realized that you can get Lex and Fusion without getting Bane. Just buy their fragments in the shop. I wish I knew this earlier. Yeah, sorry. I don't necessarily recommend doing that because that's a lot of resources you're using or burning to like fuse them. But it's not I have this thing, red light, yellow light, green light, in terms of don't do this. Yellow light, okay, if you do, but like think about it, some consider it. And green light said, you should fully be already doing this. Why are you even asking? I would yellow light that. I would still try for the pulls, but you doing that, I'm not gonna be like, man, you crazy. What you doing? What's up, Jordan? What's up, April? You still dunking on them yet? Hey, Lido, I'm not lying. Yes, I am. I'm 41. Yes, I am, and I'm so happy whenever I do. I don't dunk on them, but whenever I was talking to some dudes Friday because I went to hoop on my lunch break, and there's these 3 guys who are good in terms of athleticism, and you can see the skills going. But it's one of those, American kids are different, they're hungrier. But it's one of those things of like, you're getting away on your athleticism and you're not even using your athleticism right. And 3 of them, they're all taller than me and they're very athletic. And 3 of them, they were trying to dunk. And I end up doing this every single time, is that I'll sit there and I'll stop and be like, okay, stop, come here, give me the ball. I'm going to show you how to dunk. Because right now you running at that goal, chopping your feet, and you're like banging the ball into the rim. Let me show you how to run. Let me show you how to throw your opposite leg. Let me show you, you know what I mean? Like, and funny enough, every single time, well, I can't dunk. I was like, give me a minute. Come here. Stand right here. And I go through and I teach them how to dunk. And then by the end of it, 5 minutes later, they dunk the ball. And then they look at me. I was like, told you. And I walk off. I show them one time, I dunk for them one time, I show them the technique, I tell them what to do with their body, they do it, and then they dunk, and they're like, what? And I was like, see, all you gotta do is work on it. You should be dunking right now. So yeah, I still, and this is my midlife crisis. My midlife crisis is me going to play basketball at 41 against a bunch of 20, 21, and 22-year-olds. And being like, man, no, I ain't old yet. I ain't washed yet. I'm not buying a new car. I'm not dating some 20-year-old woman. I'm not, none of that. I'm out here still trying to prove that I'm physically fit. I agree that the NBA is better and always will be. But NBA teams have players from. Well, that's the thing. Now it's not even about like the NBA is just like the best place to work. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those. Google's always going to be a top tech firm because they've already established something. So the best developers, most of the best developers in the world want to go to Google. So now they're just going to be the best because everybody from the world is going over there, not because the U.S. is leading anything. It's because Google is the lead and people want to go there. Same thing with the NBA. All these European kids who were like, I just ran into a kid that I was coaching before, and he was playing for a German league, and he said that he played for a German league. He had a good time. He's 24 years old. Right now, he's just signing contracts, having fun, and now he's going to sign a contract for a place in Portugal. And he was like, I'm not going to get a lot of money. I just need I need enough money to save a little bit, and I can play basketball, have fun, and I can go to the beach every day. And I was like, you got your head on right, kid, because you're like, I'm going to save, I'm going to chill. I'm not even trying to get to the NBA because I know I can't make it, but I'm about to have fun in these mid-20s. Yeah, I'm Mr. Miyagi. I'm the basketball Yoda. Wax on, wax off. Although I want to be the Jet Li not the Jet Li, the Jackie Chan version where he kept making him put on that jacket and take the jacket off. The cool educator on and off the game. Love it, bro. It's fun. It's fun. And the funny thing is I don't know if it is a European thing. They're very receptive. Whenever I start to give like advice, you'll see other kids, like I say kids, these boys are boys. Men and women are like 20 years old, 21, 20. So they're not kids, but I'm looking at them as kids. The others will like come over and you can see them starting to trying to like listen. And then like, okay, so the fingers like, okay, wait, all right. Like, do you need more arc on your shot? Put 2 fingers like this. Don't shoot with 1. Wait, what? Snap it. You know, like that stuff. Shoot when you're shooting your 3. Release at a 37-degree angle. It should be like between 42 and 47 degrees. You know, whatever. That stuff. And then you see other people coming over like, wait, what? Okay, wait, no, what do you say? And they paying attention. I was like, okay, cool. Let me teach. You guys know I love to talk. Give me a reason. Give me a reason. If I was single and I was going to have a pulled back, I'd rather be... I am single. I have not had a pullback because I never stopped playing. I still play 2-3 times a week. I still go to the gym 3-4 days a week. July was bad because I had a lot of moving and stuff to do. But no, I'm still active. I'm not acting. I'm active. And they're right, Jordan. Jordan should know that line. I'm not acting. I'm active. Dating the girls in their 20s, LOL, I still a vampire. That's what I tell them. No, here's the thing, because I have a couple of homegirls who are in their 20s. And they're super sweet, and I look at them, and I think they look at me as like, I don't know, like an uncle, big brother, you know, whatever. And this kind of, well, actually, I shouldn't even tell this story. Never mind. They will, I'll just rephrase, they will take me out to go for drinks and stuff, and we'll have a blast, a lot of fun. And then I'm taking my old ass home and going to sleep. But the funny part about them, especially since like one of them, she's Latina, so when I'm kicking it with her and her friends, they're Latinas, and they're very, 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 I don't even know if that's, no, because the other girl's Croatian and they don't do that. Anyway, they're very, very aware when young women figure out that you're not interested and that you're just there to have fun, then they want to tease and play. They want to pinch your butt. They want to grind. And it's like, you need to stop. I'm a grown man. You need to chill out. All right? I'm going to need you to go over there. I'm grown. I ain't here to play with nobody. I'm not having these issues. I'm not trying to have these issues. I think never mind. I can't say these words. This is why I need the Patreon. I need the paywall. I need to be able to say certain stuff. Because I was definitely, whatever you feel about him or not, there's this Kevin Gates line. And I told my friend, I won't say her name now because of this conversation. And I was like, and I was just about to say, so we were talking about one of her friends coming through, and she said that, and I was like, I don't like it, because she's, 23, 24. I was like, I don't like it when women call me that, because I immediately think you have daddy issues, and I'm going to sit you down on it, because she was going to say Poppy. And I was like, I'm going to sit you down on the couch and be like, so tell me about your dad, your relationship with your father. Because I feel as though you may have some issues. You're calling me Poppy. Okay. Let's talk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not finna, anyway. And then my homegirl, the actual homegirl, not the friend, was like, well, why wouldn't you? And I was like, I can't, because it'll make them believe in magic. I can't have some little girl, like, following me around. No. I'm being funny. I'm being hyperbolic for the most part. I'm telling jokes. I'm telling jokes. I'm telling jokes. Sports are healthy. Even if you say you're busy in your life, when you have time and do some sports. No, here's the thing, Lefty. I'm not even joking. Like, I make the time because once I figured out in my 20s, like, I'm working out and working out is a fun thing. It shifted my mental health into a degree to where it was like, no, I gotta go, because if I don't feel well adjusted mentally. Like, this is especially basketball. Basketball is, I think a lot. I think too far about things in the past and regrets and stuff. And, oh, should have done that, whatever. Things going forward, worrying and everything else. When I'm playing basketball, when I'm on the court, I can literally only think about that moment, or else I screw up. So everything else like falls away. And so it's like a therapy for me. It's a retreat from the rest of the world. So I do not want to give that up. In the last like 3 or 4 years, I have been trying to find like another sport to transition to, because these knees are turning to dust. I tried to find like I want to find another sport to like get into, to have that same like release or feeling. My homegirl, Margarita, she said she's big into swimming and all the marathons, not marathon because she can't run anymore because of her back, but like, she's into swimming and those kinds of sports, and I don't know. I need something where I'm competitive. Now I feel that I give my young homegirls game all the time. You're aggressive with me though, hard to say. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those, and I think that they're only doing that because they know nothing's going to happen, so they're having fun at the moment. Like, and if I were to say, okay, well, let's go, they'd be like, whoa, wait, stop. That's not the paradigm of this relationship. You need to chill out. We were having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would probably then be like, stop. So it's not like any kind of, oh, they're at me. They're not at me. They're teasing me. I'm an old man hanging out with them in the club. It's 2:00 in the morning. They finna get their jokes off, okay? That's what they're about to do. Professional Twister League. Once you're professional. I'm sorry, passing Win. I'm not interested in any Diddy parties. When I say I mean no professional. Just go outside. Yeah. That's okay. No. I get you. That's what I mean too. I stopped doing anything that required like a level of professionalism years ago. Damn, the delay is an off topic. I am off topic. That's what because I mean, even when it's running well, there is like 10-second delay, 30-second delay. I wish there was some way to get rid of that. Also, I finally got my main team to Millie Team Power finally. To a million. Gotcha. Finally. It's a big difference, yes. Yes, it is. And it's also scary when you hit that shuffleboard. No lie, when I was a kid growing up, Auburn, Alabama, we had shuffleboard as one of like those activities, when they would do, I don't know if they even do that nowadays. 90s kid, they'd have like 7 different stations and you got to play at each station for like 10 minutes or something. And shuffleboard was one of them. I like shuffleboard, dog. You make fun of it. Shuffleboard is fun. Shuffleboard is fun. It's like a warm version of curling. I like shuffleboard. That's fun. If you told me right now, and here's a tip for those of you who are maybe men and women dating. Here's a pro tip on game. As long as you're not a jerk and hyper competitive, go mini golfing, go bowling, go to a baseball game. Don't go to movies. Don't go to places where you are able to interact and play. Have playful little pushes and touches and giggles and stuff like that. Don't be a jerk. It's not about the winning, and then you'll win later. Okay. When I was deployed, I would wake up after my night shift and go out and drill on the court all day in 110-degree weather till I had to go to work. Then I'd sit there all night watching videos on me too. That's how I was when I got here. I would literally, when I got here, I would wake up at when I figured out that's what I wanted to do. I bought, actually I did handle it right. I remember the very, very beginning, I was talking about getting a gym membership, and I said I'm not doing a gym membership because I've done it before, and I ended up just spending money and not going to the gym. So I'm gonna buy workout stuff at the crib, and if I prove myself that I can do it at the crib, cool. I had a basketball court outside that I could go to, so I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is where I became a Lakers fan. I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I would want to watch something while I was working out in the living room, and the only games that were on were either Clipper games or Laker games because I was doing a stream. I wasn't getting it on demand. I did not have League Pass. I don't even know if it was a thing then, or at least not a thing like it is now. I would go watch the Lakers, work out, get done with the workout, make breakfast for my then wife and son, and then go to work. Then after work, depending on where I was working, then after work I would go to basketball practice like 2-3 days a week. And then when I got like divorced, that ramped up. I was doing 2-a-days. I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was working at UBS. UBS, the bank itself, has like its own gym inside of it with like a massive gym with like spas and saunas and everything else. I would go wake up, get there at like 6:30, work out in the morning, then go to my office, go to my desk, do my actual work. Then at lunchtime, I would go work out again. And then in the evening, depending, I would either go to practice or go to the gym again. So I was doing 3-a-days some days. And I would just obsess like that. I would watch any video. I would watch better basketball multiple times. Any videos I could get my hands on. Kobe Bryant's signature moves. Nike had a series with Manu Ginobili, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Who else was on that series? Like, I was obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Shuffleboard is fun, but you never see a shuffleboard court anywhere. Which is funny, because it feels like... I mean, I know they have those giant chess sets here in Switzerland, though. And maybe they have them somewhere in the U.S., but I know the places here. Shuffleboard is everywhere in Florida. Jason, say you're from Florida without saying you're from Florida. Shuffleboard courts are everywhere. Them retirees, homie. Man, I'm ready for Killer Frost. I have Superwoman in cut, just sitting at 7-star. I don't know if you saw my video yesterday or if you were on the stream yesterday. Apologies. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Killer Frost and Firestorm aren't coming to the game for a minute as playable characters. They already have their 2 seasons set up. They know what they're going to do next. Hints are the next season should be Peacemaker, and then the season after that's going to be Lanterns. We've seen the character designs and the images for Peacemaker and the other, Judo Master, whoever else. I like Bane, although I know I could understand some people not liking him. And then we've seen White Lantern Kyle Rayner art. And we also saw some Billy Batson and Black Adam art. So Billy Batson, so Shazam and Black Adam might be next, and then the Green Lanterns follow after that, or it could be in the inverse. But they said in a blog post that they hear you guys on Killer Frost and Firestorm, and that they will be coming to the game, but it's not anytime soon, basically, is what they said. So yeah. Bane I have in a block set. I run him with Ocean Master. It's kind of working out for me. I want to develop him more because I love that AoE stun, but we'll see. Right now I want Bloodsport, and right now I'm trying to resist the urge to pull in my super encrypted tokens. I need Red Lantern, Supergirl, and Guy. Can't wait to spend. Don't put it this way. They have Hal in there. They have Jon Stewart. Those are the 2 characters. And someone sent me the link. Sorry, I haven't even looked at it yet. Was it Shoto? Sent me the link to the IMDb page for the new Lantern movie. I haven't even looked at it. Like I said, I have my daughter. Also, is Dean around? No, he's not in there. So basically, they already have the 2 main characters from the movie, not the movie, the TV series in there. And I'm curious to know whether they're going to just do like a rework of those characters, like boost their stats, and then add 3 new ones, or if they're going to, I guess that would be what they have to do. Maybe that's what they're going to do. Bet. Okay. Yeah, that Peacemaker, where they dig up and find the eye from the character from DC. Yeah, exactly. Of all the characters, what? Okay. I think part of the reason why they got Peacemaker was because think about it. John Cena is kind of perfect for that because it's just all ridiculous. Like it's such a wrestler's way of becoming a vigilante. You know what I mean? Like it fits. It definitely fits. Anyway. Like, what is that metal thing? I gotta watch the TV series. I gotta watch season 1. Oh, by the way, so I've said it a couple times. I'm saying it again because I want to have enough people there to like actually do the poll. Live watch along Black Adam. Okay, I've created the Patreon. The link is in the description below. Do not sign up for any of the paid tiers yet. There is not content there yet. I'm doing the Patreon so I can separate the watch along content from like the DC Worlds Collide channel. So that way, when you sign up, I will get the email. I could put you in for the private stream and. The reason why I want you guys to do that is because once you sign up for the Patreon, the free version, don't do the tiers yet, just join. I'm going to put a poll up for like with time slots. Say that you work in the corporate world without saying you work in the corporate world. I'm going to put up a calendar or a poll with time slots to figure out like when to actually do the watch along. So when I'm going to be available, like 4 slots. And then whichever slot gets the most votes, that's when we'll do the live stream. And then for those of you who weren't able to make it, I'll make the on-demand version like accessible for free on the Patreon and do that a few times before I and build up some paid content before I say like, hey guys, do the paid content thing. I don't want you guys paying for literally like DC Legends content from like 3 years ago. So yeah, that's just a heads up there. Please join that Patreon. James Gunn likes bringing obscure characters to light. Look at it. Fair. I didn't realize that James Gunn was involved with Peacemaker though. Just loves and is known for bringing. Well, I mean, I guess that's what Crypto's in, but I didn't think that James Gunn was really involved in Peacemaker, like the TV series and Suicide Squad. Like Peacemaker was a thing before James Gunn was working with the DCU. Back when he was with the MCU. Let's go back. I think I want to do some pulls. Back. Okay, I get it, but the helmet guy. Yes, the helmet guy. I pulled Beetle 74 tickets with 3,000 diamonds or 30,000 diamonds. Well, good for you. You don't have to worry about that BS event that they're doing right now. He's gonna be good for your block team. I'm curious. I am curious to know if he's good. Like if he's really as good with the block team as people say. Let's see. How many tickets do I need to buy? 5. We'll do 1 set of pulls. I'm pulling from that banner because I do want Bloodsport. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the helmet thing. I keep going back. I don't need to go there. And Superstition. And chances are I'm gonna get more of these anyway, but who cares? I want to do 10 right now. Yeah, he was on the Suicide Squad, but James Gunn wasn't involved in. That's my point. And so James Gunn is running the DCU, and he did this. Oh, he did do the second Suicide Squad. Okay, now I get it. Okay, and followed it up with Pete. Okay, cool. No, okay, now I get it. I didn't think that he was part of the. I didn't think he was part of the Suicide Squad, the second Suicide Squad movie. I didn't remember his name being on that. Okay, cool. That makes so much more sense to me now. I guess that's why the second one was better. All right, that makes so much more sense to me now. Got it. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get Bloodsport. I'm going to get like 7 Vixens. Bloodsport. Let's go. Join the Patreon. What category do you post your votes in? Don't do any of the tiers. As long as you've joined, that's fine. You'll see the post when I post it. As a matter of fact, I should just make the post right now. Do not do any of the paid tiers. Hooray for nothing. All right. Don't do any of the paid tiers. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to use my commercial break now to do something completely different. I can go ahead and put the poll up now. Hold up. And then I need to make a new tea now anyway. But thanks for joining. He also wrote season 2. Of course he did. Creature. Of course he. I was like, I should have known when I was like, why in the hell did they do Creature Commandos? Yeah, James Gunn's behind it. Of course he is. Of course he is. I'm surprised he didn't also do, what was the other one? Doom Patrol. Although I never watched season 2 of Doom Patrol. Season 1 was good. His brother played Weasel? Well, I still haven't watched Creature Commandos yet, so I don't know. So Patreon. Oh my God. And this is the other thing too. So like, my neck is killing me right now. All right, so create a post. A poll. When do you guys want to watch Black Adam with me? All right, bet. And now I got to think about my schedule real quick. Let's see. How is work going? I got to be in Geneva twice. Here's a question for you guys while you're on the stream. I'm guessing it's more appealing for you guys to watch. I'm talking to mostly US now, because right now Europe will be a little bit different. And more of my viewers are from the US actually. So actually the mass majority of them are. I'm guessing you guys would prefer like a midnight watch or an 11 p.m. watch as opposed to a 6 a.m. No, lunchtime watch. I hope this reboot of DCU will have the same level. I think that they can't reach that level of success in the sense of like sensationalism. They'll do the numbers. If they do it right, they'll do the numbers. But I don't think that they will. Like MCU was the first time anything like that happened. They were the pioneers. So the people who were obsessed for it in that way, now it's just kind of like part of the world. Like it's weird if an MCU movie doesn't come out, if no Marvel movie comes out once a year at least, twice a year at least. Whereas that was not a thing. That was not a thing before. So like it's almost just part of things now. It's globally. I don't know. DCU could probably do something like that, but they've missed it on the first. Yeah, it depends on the time zone. I'm trying to think of my schedule right now, and I'm trying to give options like on both ends of it. And that's what I'll do. I'll give options on both sides of it. So tomorrow, I mean, I guess I could do tomorrow. I wanted to try the equipment first. All right. Category 5 hurricane. Where is that at? Do I need to check on my people? All right. So let's see. So tomorrow, 6 a.m., which is like midnight your time. But I don't want to miss like well, that's fine. All right, so what is today's date? August. Let's do not 18th. We'll do August 20th. 6 a.m. Swiss time. I should say CET, but I guess you guys get it. Midnight Eastern time. Just put NY for those who do not know. Okay, CET. That's Swiss time. Alright, cool. So that's the first SID. Control copy. Alright. So depending on the time zone, just keep an eye out for I think heading for Puerto Rico. Damn. It's just north of Puerto Rico, but it's supposed to head out. Damn. Oh. Okay, good. Okay, we praying for it to head away from land. Jeez, man. We need a damn Category 5 hurricane hitting Puerto Rico. What the hell, bro? So if we're doing this at 6 p.m. Swiss time, that's like noon. Eastern time. Add another option. Let's see. I'm in Geneva Tuesday, Thursday. So maybe, all right, you know what? Maybe I'll give a weekend time because I don't think I have any plans next weekend. So we can do a Saturday or a Sunday. Live in Florida, so we normally don't get hit that hard during hurricane season. Yeah. I'm from Alabama. It would be a tropical in Auburn to boot. It'd be central, so it was usually a tropical storm by the time it got to us. I'm in North Florida. I grew up in Miami. Yeah. By the time it would get to us, it was always just like a really bad tropical storm, maybe a Category 1. I think that we had one like real one come through. I think it was Hurricane Opal back in 92, I want to say 93. I remember it. That one was a bad one. But other than that, no, we are fortunate. We were fortunate. So 6 p.m. Swiss time. I guess maybe I should do a weekend time as well. So next week. Yo, long time no see. What's up, y'all slow? It has been like 3 weeks, right? I am curious, do you have any idea what to do with Elite Arena? Honestly, no disrespect, but F Miami. How is that no disrespect? Honestly, what I've done is I set up one super strong dampen team in the middle, and then I just did whatever other teams I could build. Elite Arena right now for me is a great place to farm resources, but I'm not. I think it's more in game. That Elite Arena and Arena are more in game type stuff because I got too much stuff in game, like end game type stuff because I have too much stuff in game at the moment that I'm having to focus on. This is a loss, but basically characters with dampen have a stat boost. I wonder why that is. So what I did was I built a defense, not a defense. I just built one full team of dampen. I've seen also though where others have distributed the dampen like effect, where they had like Mr. Terrific on one team and then Superman DCU on another. But this is my block team, so this is good. Ocean Master is a monster in this one. Yeah, and then I just created this one with Soups in the middle, and I added Guy Gardner because he benefits from the Justice Gang. It does well, but I think purely only because of the boost. And then you have Raven and Sinestro here because these two set each other off. And then this is a team that's just a waste and is going to die every time. Yeah, I need to fix this team. So, yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I was 2 blocks from the shore in Miami during No. I remember Hurricane Andrew. That's like a core memory for me as a child. Hurricane Andrew was 1992, right? I remember Hurricane Andrew because that was the first time I saw images of homes being like flattened. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. That thing was devastating. We moved to Chicago after Hurricane Andrew hit where we live. Yeah, that thing was bad. You weren't in the country walk, were you? Country walk. Also, I'm hoping I get lucky on crypto, but so far stuck on page 2. Whoa. Y'all slow. Whoa. I want to be sure though. Do you have an orange? Because somebody else did this. You know you don't have to fully clear each page, right? Because I'm really worried about people doing that after I saw somebody else do it. You may have to, but maybe not. So, for example, I got quote-unquote lucky in my first board. Country Walk was a community that was completely flattened. Okay. Oh, okay, you were asking him. I was like, okay, what's Country Walk? Wait, Country Walk. Is that what that sounds familiar? Because to be fair, I was like 8 when it happened. So here, y'all slow. Don't clear all of these. Do you know that, right? And that, like, if this one is the next orange portal one, I can just click through and go to the next board. Because I'm sorry if I'm like explaining that to you and you already know it, but somebody else said that they were just clearing the entire board because they thought they had to, and I was like, yeah, now you're screwed. Now you may not get crypto. It turned out afterwards that none of the houses had their main beams. When they were built, they got inspected, and then they would remove the beam and put it in the next. Dog. Those dudes should be in jail. That is, I cannot, okay. I've never heard something like that in my life. Of all the shady, shiesty, oh my God. At least on page two, I got, okay. Got a second of that. Okay, yes, I'll hear you. All right, sorry if I over-explained that. I'm still stuck on this. They will remove the main, what the fuck they think was going to happen to the house? Even if there wasn't a hurricane, even if it was a small hurricane. What? Just move all the physical damage dealers, put all superpower damage dealers in and done 70%. Yeah, that's basically what I did. I think that about as much as I cleared. Oh, man. Passing win. That is... I would want to find those people. What did you do to my house? Please tell me they ended up in jail. Please tell me they ended up... No, not jail. That they ended up in prison. Hard prison. The type of prison where they don't make HBO TV shows about it. Because it's too tough. It's too rough. That's where they need to be. Under the damn jail. What's up, Farsender? Oh, yeah, I was doing the Patreon thing. Hold up. Let me go ahead and do one more run of Elite Arena so I can finish putting up this poll on... I still have a box of trading cards, like baseball cards, that they made to raise money for the charity after Hurricane Andrew. There's some hard pictures there. Dude, I don't even know. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm sorry. Remove the beans from my house. Are you kidding me? I did not know that was a thing. Oh, God, I hope they found those dudes and did. Okay, you know what? Let's stop. I'm sorry for that. That's terrible. Those people are monsters. We'll do August 23rd. I don't know. Am I going to get Bucky Wild on August 23rd? Let's say 24th. August 23rd, I might have a good day. Or maybe it's better to do it on the 23rd and have that good day and then recover on the 24th. Let's do that. August 23rd, 6 a.m. or midnight. Add another option. August 23rd. Let's make it a little bit less at noon. Less than at noon. Well, no, I guess noon on a Saturday is like a matinee. Yeah, that works, right? That works, right? Noon on a Saturday is a matinee. We'll do that. That works. That's fine. Noon, and then that'd be 6 p.m. It's still not bad for me either. Okay, cool. And then we'll add the 24th as an option, just so that's a Saturday or Sunday. Okay, cool. All right, that'll be that. So for those of you who just joined, I did create a Patreon. I'm telling everyone to not join any of the paid tiers because there's only like old DC Legends content there for the moment. There will be more content, and then I'll be like, hey, join one of the paid ones. But in the meantime and in between time, I would like you guys to join because what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up a poll for you guys to vote on when we're going to watch Black Adam together. And then I'll do more of these. And like the idea is I need your, hopefully I have in the survey where they ask for your email address, because I'll add you to a private stream on YouTube. You join in, you watch, and then later for those of you who can't make it, it'll be available for free on demand on Patreon. And the plan is, at least for the watch-alongs right now, is that I'll do some that are for those who don't pay and have no tier and they're just there because, you know, appreciate y'all too. And not everybody can afford to pay it. I don't even care. I don't care if it's $2. Sometimes $2 is what you need for the month. And then there'll be others on the other side. I'll try to keep it like 50-50. But as we get into like TV series and stuff, if one series has 12 episodes and the other series has 26. I can't, you know what I mean? So I'll try to keep it even. Title, Black Adam live stream watch along. And the goal is just to have fun with it. I play Marvel Crisis Protocol tabletop game, and it would be very cool if they made a DC game similar to that. I've never heard of that. A class action lawsuit was filed against the developers, thank God, for their role in the building substandard homes that were destroyed. Settlement homeowners eventually received a settlement of a per. That ain't okay. They should be in jail. You know, back in the day, I think it was ancient Greece. I think that was what it was. If you were an architect and your house failed, they put you in jail or gave you the death penalty because you have people sleeping in those homes. That is just manslaughter waiting to happen over and over and over again. Like, okay, 10,000 each, dog. We had to move my entire family, and you want to give me 10,000? Y'all go to hell. All right, sorry. That's trash. Them dudes should have been in jail. Y'all should have had $100K minimum each. I guess easy for me to say, but whatever. That is trash. Black Adam film from 2022. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I'm doing this on Tuesday and not like tomorrow is because I tried to do a watch along with Predator Killer of Killers, like recording it myself, trying out all the equipment, and for some reason OBS, when I played it on VLC, it would not show the movie, even though I changed the settings. So I need to experiment with that first to figure out. I will find a way, but I need to figure out the best way to do it. And now that I have a date and a deadline, I know exactly what I'll be spending the rest of my afternoon doing after I drop off my daughter. Save. Okay. Heck, we didn't have electricity. I'm saying 10,000 is supposed to cover that. And it's not even like the homes could have survived or whatever else. It's that they put you. It's not that they're responsible for the hurricane. It's like they put you in the worst possible position, the absolute worst possible position, out of a situation that was already going to be really bad. Anyway, I have my disability physical exam on the 26th. It's been a tough 5 years. The last two have been the worst. Well, I mean, hopefully, I don't know what good news means for that, but I hope that you do have the best news possible for that. I hope you do have the best possible news for that. Sending out good vibes and prayers and love and everything that you would need right now, all coming from hopefully everybody here. But yeah, you definitely have me. You're definitely in my thoughts. Let me put it that way. Sorry for not being as eloquent as I want to be now. And let us know how that goes. Let us know how that goes. You said you have the final exam on the 26th. Let me know how it goes. Wait. Okay. Let me know, because I may have misinterpreted what you meant by disability physical exam. I'm sorry. I'll bring it back over to the... No. It's cool. Let that out. Vent. You can vent that out a little bit. That's not the negative vibes that I was talking about. That's more or less like, this is ridiculous. And then you have a bunch of people in the stream being like, yo, no, that is wild. That is insane. Is this an image that's going to show what I think it needs to show? Nope. That's wrong. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Well, whatever. So I'm going to post this Black Adam live stream watch along. The results kind of getting worse results, so that I can get the care I need to get better. Okay, so the best result is getting the worst, so you get the care you need. All right, well, I hope you fail the hell out of it. I don't know. Whatever you need, get the worst results so you can get better treatment. I hope that their machines don't work and all the readings are incorrect and you get the highest level. I hope that. But that you're okay. I would love for there to be like an image along with this, but that's fine. Okay, so we're going to publish this question on the Patreon, and you guys vote. So for those of you who are joining, once again, sorry, I know a lot of you have heard this. Patreon, Black Adam Watch Along, join the Patreon. There's a poll there to decide when we would watch it together. Do it on a live stream, right? And then for those of you who can't make it on those days, it will be available on the free side. Don't join a tier yet. What's up, Relo? Don't join it yet. Don't join any like paid tier yet, because there's not paid content for you. It's just a bunch of old DCL videos from like 3 years ago. So don't do paid tiers yet. When I do have like the actual paid content up, other things I'm gonna like have exclusive streams that are behind the paywall, and then some that are not. Like I'm gonna try to do both ways, keep it 50-50. Then I'll say join the paid tiers. But for right now, this is just kind of an experiment, honestly, just to see that it would work, get all the logistics straightened out so that it can be a thing. So I'm posting this right now. Oh no, we lost the lead arena. What's gonna happen? Who can see this post? Paid members only. Nope. All members. Sell this post? What do you mean? Set a price to make your post available to anyone at a one-time purchase fee. That might be better than a paid subscription. Because in that way, if you guys don't want to do the tiers, you could still at least just see the stream. That's me doing future thoughts. Allow comments to the post. Yep. Allow members to get notified of the post. Yep. All right. So text preview. When do you guys want to watch? Okay. I think that's good. So this poll is officially published on Patreon. I get fed up with negativity on the internet for real. I know, I hear you for real. Well, that's why I try to keep it positive vibes here. We can talk about like, things that went wrong, but then I would like for us to support each other and be like, man, that is trash. Sending you good vibes, sending you love. That's what I would like for this to build into. So yeah. There we go. The poll is live on Patreon. Pick the time and we will watch Black Adam. And I'm trying to have it not interfere with my regular streaming schedule, which I think is pretty set at like 6 a.m. On most weekdays. This week is going to be more stressful because the job thing I already told you guys about. So what's up, Sledgehammer? We'll see the entire movie as you watch it. I already seen Black Adam and I liked it. Yeah, that's basically it. So what the idea is going to be, what you're seeing right now, you see where the game is? I'm going to put the movie Black Adam. Now, one thing I have been worried about, and we'll see how this goes, is that it needs to be altered. The content needs to be altered in a certain degree for me not to get sued. And they won't sue me. What they'll do is they'll send out a claim and they'll ask me to remove it. And then if I refuse to remove it, then they'll try to like press charges and lawsuits. It's actually a reasonable thing. It's not like I've put it out and next thing you know, they're like, aha, give us $2 million because you screwed up. No, it's like, if they know that theoretically this is actually a promotion for their movie anyway, so why would you want to stop a content creator from talking about it? And if all the content creator is doing is we're watching this movie and we're talking in the background, so we're talking over the movie, so you're not able to get it for free, and then there's like chat down at the bottom, there's a gigantic Batman over to the left side of the screen, then they're gonna be like, okay, he's not distributing the content in a pure way to where people can just take it and not give us money for the movie. And he's altering it in a way to where if somebody wants to watch this movie, they have to come to us. And if I'm talking over the movie, if you guys are like making comments and I'm like saying things off comments and stuff, then it's a Black Adam watch along. I may still try to figure out some kind of ribbon to go like over the screen, like at the bottom, like this, like property of whatever, just to be extra safe. Because I'm not trying to have these, I was about to say something. I'm not trying to have these execs in my pocket. But yeah, that's the plan. Grammar correction, would like to watch your reaction. No worries about grammar react. Don't worry about it, dude. And I have to do, and here's the thing too. I've never seen the movie before. And I have to do a mental exam on the 8th of September. That's going to be a while, but I've been in good spirits, everything. Well, hell yeah. Stay in good spirits, bro. Stay in good spirits. Good vibes your way, 100%. I hope everything goes well. Truly, I hope everything goes well. And let us know how it goes. At least let me know. If nobody else cares, I care. Let me know how it goes on the 8th and on the 26th. A watch along is a dope idea, which the for the community. Well, yeah, let's have fun. Marino, I live in the U.S. I have to get these every 5 to 10 years. I mean, I hope, okay, because healthcare is one of those things of, and I don't want to be political. I don't want to talk political stuff. You know, like that's a divisive thing, and the only reason why I try not to judge people on politics is because a lot of times what involves in politics is people, what people turn political is actually what people need for survival, or to live, or to provide for their family, or to provide for themselves. And then they make it into politics and try to make it into an argument about some kind of piece of fucking paper when it should be about human decency. Anyway, I hope you guys are getting the healthcare you guys need, for real. And honestly, given like pharmaceutical companies and governments and everything else, if you gotta cheat to get the money you need to survive and be okay, I don't feel bad for Pfizer. I don't feel bad for Roche. I don't feel bad for those big firms. They make plenty of money. They're not going to go out of business because a few guys are like, I need extra medicine so I don't live in pain. I don't feel bad for them dudes. Anyway, let me. Okay, cool. I'm not going to go political. Hell, I work in the corporate world. Anyway. So what was I about to do? I already did the pulls and they were tremendously unsuccessful. Is there anywhere where I can get another 10 tokens? Because then I would have a guaranteed waiting for me or 2,000 gems. I can do that in system recovery, and I did figure out, hey, what's going on? Brain fart. And I did figure out that I got further system recovery than I expected to. I was able to get free healthcare. If I wasn't, I'd be a lot more. I'm saying. And here's the thing. The healthcare system in a lot of places is terrible. It's just terrible in different ways. I've come to find that out the hard way. And not even as hard as that. So I don't even want to no woe for me. I'm happy. I'm healthy. You know, like I've been blessed in that way. So I'm not trying to even compare what I've been through to anything you guys have been through. Not even a little bit. Florida's pretty garbage for this kind of stuff. I sent to New York for how busy it is here. What? Actually, I got to start thinking about that stuff too. I got to start thinking about I'm at a certain age, so I got to take certain exams thing too. Which, men's health, take care of yourself, guys. It's not cool to ignore your pains and your sicknesses because you think you're tough. Ain't nobody tough. Ain't nobody's tough. All of us can get sat down. I was using voice chat in the game I'm playing, started talking at the same time and completely messed that up. But it's funny, I'm going with it. I'm Canadian free healthcare, but no doctors. That's part of what I understand is that a lot of doctors do want to go to the U.S. because they can get paid. But then they realize in the U.S. you can also get sued. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to go with, I need the heels. But I need the diamonds so I can do more opens. And I need to, I'm going to have to get off in like 30 minutes. I need to start doing daddy stuff. Got to start cooking breakfast. Although I'm pretty sure my daughter's in there very happy to just like be ignored and be on YouTube more than she's supposed to be. Why is U.S. healthcare so expensive? Is there no discount? We only pay 25%. Like, that's the thing. Like, so like healthcare system in Switzerland, I have mandatory insurance. Health insurance is mandatory. They can't charge us over a certain amount, but it's expensive as hell. The doctors here are usually pretty bad. And not pretty bad in the sense of like, they don't know what they're doing. Pretty bad in the sense of like, they don't care. They're very apathetic and they know they're safe in their jobs. So they don't go the extra mile. They don't do. Some of them do, not all of them. Some of them do, but the ones I've experienced have been trash. Funny thing is my health is pretty good. Just my body's falling apart. I adjusted my way of living and lost 75. Oh, good. 65 pounds. Good job. Congratulations on losing 65 pounds though, for real. Weight loss is not an easy thing. And it requires like constant vigilant work. You got to stick to it, stick with it. So congratulations on doing that. Mental health is health too, guys, by the way. That's why I also like kick out toxic people and want to have good vibes. All health is important. You know, losing the weight, congratulations, and making those lifestyle adjustments you need. I had to do the same thing. Similarly, just because of age, not anything important, just because of age and stuff. Also having to take care of myself mentally, getting the proper, like, going to therapy, talking things out, communicating, all that stuff is very, very important. We have to start doing a better job of taking care of ourselves and not denying what we go through in order to seem strong. Because who are you being strong for? And all that being strong just shortens your life so that you can't be there for the people you want to be there for, that you were trying to be strong for in the first place. Funny, I saw a simulation of China attacking American ships, the American ships turning to attack Chinese ships, and they said now you'll find out why there's no free healthcare in the U.S. Damn. Yo, I didn't even think of it that way. You just blew my mind on something. You can't. The U.S. gets involved in too much stuff. And if healthcare were free, there'd be... soldiers do get relatively free healthcare, veteran benefits, but... Okay, I can't go into this. Because I know, I have family in the military, and I know a lot of stuff. And I don't want to speak on it, but there are ways that I feel that the government could take care of their soldiers better. Let's just say that. Okay. Anyway, okay. All right. And I'm glad you found this community too, Jason. I'm glad you found us too. I don't mind sharing, not ashamed. I'm intellectually disabled and autistic. I was born disabled, but still they want me to get examined. One, you shouldn't be ashamed of it anyway. Nobody was saying to be ashamed of it. It's one of those, if somebody wants it to be a private matter, it's a private matter. If not, we happy to have you. Give a damn. The fact that they keep making you get examined. Why? You just posted an extra. Congratulate off a single pull. See, now you make me want to pull my tokens. The fact that they make you keep getting an exam, I don't know what they're looking for. Are they ensuring that you're stable and that your condition stays the same? It doesn't get worse. Hopefully you don't have to pay for that stuff. Look at the link when you get set. Oh yeah, the art thing too. There was a couple of links. But constant exam. I don't know what that is. Maybe it is. They're just trying to make sure it doesn't get any worse. I don't know what that is, honestly. But ain't no need to be ashamed over here. All love coming from us. Farsender. Where am I looking? So, general chat. That's what's up, Rain. That's what is up. What can I do with this? I'm gonna try to do something with this. Save. Okay, that's for me later. And then who else? Relo hit me up. So much stuff. That's the link there. New infographic style. I assisted. Oh, cool. Let me click on that link real quick. That is tight. That's nice. That's a lot of work. A hell of a lot of work. That is cool as hell. So are you doing infographics like this all over the place? I would say, please do post this in the general Discord chat that I have. Also the players helping players section. If there's a website that you guys have where you're posting all this stuff, please share it in the Discord. You can put it in the, I can share it on the channel, and you can share it as much as you want. No problems with that. That is amazing work. Absolutely amazing work. And put that over to the side right here. What's up, Pedro? Should I continue to save shards to take DCU Superman to rank 8 or take Arrow up to rank 8 now? How long do you have to wait for the soups? I'm going to lean towards the soups just because it's a legendary, and it's as much as I love Arrow. And actually, hold on a second. They're not part of that BS Blue Beetle fusion, but I have to look in order to give the advice because I want to be fair. Just because I think nobody should do it doesn't mean that people aren't doing it. I don't think he's not a part of that. So YouTube is censoring it. It probably is. It probably is censoring it because there's some auto censor stuff in there that I don't even I mean, I probably do have control over it, but I haven't looked for it. Um, I swear when we finish the rest, he posts them in DC Gaming Discord server. Then I'll add them to yours. Okay, cool. And also when you do that, like make sure that you source yourself and him. Like I want you guys to get credit for the work you do, all that hard work. The poll has been posted on Patreon. I just voted cool for our sender. Thank you. Stole your streamer luck, I guess. Yeah, you jerk. April. Let's see. Yeah, because I have had not great luck lately. See, it ebb and flows. True RNG. Yeah. Need 27 more for DC used shards. So that means that you're waiting on 8th metal. And we had the reset to the arena, I think. Because I think that they do it at an awkward time that I was not expecting. I can get these now. I just need to do a little bit more arena. And to get these 5. And this for Superman DCU. 460 shards is worth a legendary because I think they will do this again in another legendary. It depends. If you're saying Wonder Woman, yes. Black Beetle, Blue Beetle, I'm not too sure about. And the problem is that's why I did that video. Is that it's not even whether or not he's worth it, because for me, I would have gone for it because I already have those characters up to like rank 8. Rank 9, okay, I can wait a little bit to get a legendary like that. It's that you guys got to let us know when this is happening. Like, I just need to know when it's happening so I can save up. An announcement 1 week ahead of time is not something stupid or crazy to ask for. You guys know it's coming. You have to set it up. You did the damn design of the graphic. You know when it's coming. You could just tell us. No, I deserve this. I got bride 3 times in a row. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a forgiveness system. The tokens are like, yo, we cannot give him bride one more time. No, because Steve was drunk. He kept giving her bride. We can't give him bride again. Let's give him a Sinestro. It's fine. Just let him pull one. August 20th would be great. Noon or midnight Eastern time. I could choose one, but either would be... Okay. Oh, you can only choose one. I should probably have put, like, you can get multiple choices, but I don't think they have that there. And I don't want to give you guys an extra step and make you go through like a Google form. Okay, so I got another, let's say 15 minutes where I have to go start hitting daddy mode. And actually, you know what? Let me make a tea. I'll finish the tea. I'm going to check on my daughter, see how she's doing. And then I will be right back. And actually, let me write this down real quick. Where's my other thing? I'm asking you guys that as if you can see my house and be like, oh, it's over there, dog. Okay. Be right back. Let me go check on the love. The girl that's shown me what love is. All right, be right back. That was a layup for passing wind. I should have known. I should have known when I said it. I should have known when I said it. That was a layup. I just set him up for that one. That was my fault. That's not even his fault. That's my fault. I'm in the mistake of thinking by fragments would unlock a character, but at least I had them once. Oh yeah, okay, got you. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good mistake to make, I guess. For the blue, I wasted 12,000 diamonds for trying. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Rain. I guess all in. I get. Oh, rain. Oh man, I had this video all about how please don't do that, because I feel like that event is a huge like middle finger to the players. I really do. That event is a big middle finger to us. Here's a question for you guys. Oh. Here's a question for you guys. How did I get hair in my mouth? I'm eating a cookie. Anyway, and passing wind, that was not another layup for you. I'm not setting up an alley-oop for you on that one either. Basically, so I have these 10, and I know what the answer is going to be, because you guys want the excitement. But strategically speaking, and this is where I can't do the planning. I can't do any planning. Now, to be fair, it's pretty far out there when Peacemaker's going to come out. But see, I already knew what you were thinking. But basically, I kind of want to pull those shards because the elites would help with ranking up characters. Let's just scoot past this real quick. I don't have a lot of time. I don't know exactly what I should do. Let's just be real about that part. So basically, I do have Two-Face down here. I could rank Two-Face up to rank 7 only, right? Yeah, rank 7 only. That would help with Owlman farming. He does have lifesteal. What is his skill that unlocks at rank 7? Not saying he's great or good. I think he's good. I don't know that he's great. Windtails bleeds increases to 3. I mean, I guess that helps me with shield characters. And then rank 7 here does nothing. I need to get him to rank 8. Alright, so I could rank him up. It's only 120 and 120. How many of these do I have left? Auto select. I got plenty. Whoa, plenty's rough. Nope. Not plenty necessarily. I could rank him up. That would help me in the Owlman event. Okay, fair. I need Bloodsport in order to rank up Bloodsport. If I pull with the super encrypted tokens, I'm good chance I get Bloodsport. 50 plus 1,000 diamonds with you spent over 50,000 diamonds to get Blue Beetle? You better be good as hell. Remove the space. No, let's remove you. How about that, buddy? What's up, Jackson? Oh, you came in when I'm about to. Well, I'm not leaving anytime. 15 more minutes. I think you should hold off on ranking up Two-Face. Well, I haven't been ranking him up. I mean, hold off on him and then do Bloodsport, and then that way my block team is like kind of built. I do have enough to take Damien. I don't know how many ranks up, like 8 or 9. I don't know. Bizarro's getting a rework, but since it's not out yet, don't worry about it. Let me check. But this brings in the question. I would love to pull Bloodsport from here. However, just heard the horror story of I can't remember who pulled Vixen like 5 times. I'm not trying to do that. Legendary. I know I'm not going to get anywhere on the. I'm not pulling a legendary, but if I get an epic, because I think epic is it still 3% for epics. It's still 3% for epics. I'll get mostly elites, and if I get lucky, I could pull Bloodsport. I am very hesitant to do so. I am very hesitant to do so because I feel as though Two-Face, though I don't say he's a bad character, he's pretty good, he's okay. I would literally only be doing it for Evil Falls. That's the only place where I use him. and I do need another might. I do need a mighty sustain, something that gives life steal, which he does, would contribute to that positively. However, I don't know how often I would use him. Same time, and I said this before. This is why I started doing the whole first look at rank 5 and then guide at rank 8. These characters perform differently when you get them to rank 8. He might be a monster when I get him to rank 8 and some levels on his badges. Or, in fact, how about this? Let's just do it legit. We're going to go through Two-Face real quick right now, and I'm going to decide. I need 5 more nth medals to get DCU to rank 10. And aren't there 5 more 8th medals? Arena reset. Don't you have? Can't you buy some there? Thanks, Passing Wind. Arena reset. You should have 5 8th medals there. If not, then you can purchase some of the levels on the security pass using diamonds, 300 per level. You can get an 8th. You can get a 5 there. I'm giving you all the bad habits. Two-Face, bruh, where you at? Here we go. So, attacks an enemy twice, each attack dealing physical damage equal to 25%. We are going to have a physical damage shift in the whole seasons thing. You already did, damn. In the seasons thing. Next season. When what's his face? Oh my God, why I have no words? Peacemaker. Although I think I want to start calling him Pacemaker. So like it's one of those. Look at me trying to make sure I get the. I can't even say it. Make sure my tea is prepared. I'm watching my language around you, Passing Wind. All right, so anyway, so we're having a physical damage shift. It's going from superpower damage to physical damage in the next season. 60% attack, respectively, and adding 1 stack of bleed increases damage to that 30%. Okay, fine. So that's just his basic. Advanced attack tosses a coin at an enemy with the lowest proportion of health. If heads, inflicts silence and adds 2 stacks of slow. That's good. If tails, physical damage equal to 170% and adds 2 stacks of bleeds. That's also not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. If I do it, those stacks of bleeds go up to 3. The chances of getting heads is increased when his good side is shown. Conversely, bad side. So if he's on the back row, he's going to do bleeds. If he's on the front row, he's more likely to do silence or slow. Two-Face rank 8, not worth it. No difference. Really? So then how are you guys getting through Owlman? Oh, wow, that is awesome. You got Owlman at level 19. I love Krog for his slow. It only costs 2. Krog? Oh, Grog. Grog. It's a G, not a K. Gotcha. I do like Grog too. But this is the thing, though. The problem with him and, also, when his bad side is revealed, back row allies gain 50% life steal, which was awesome when Black Canary had it. The problem with him, and the reason why I have to think about this so carefully, is that because in Evil Falls, he is the key. His team synergy here, this thing is the only one, and it is I get increased 75%. So the attack, defense, and HP of your team are increased by 75%, and the boss damage is decreased by 50% if you are using one of the following team synergies. Only one. So he needs to be a certain level. He needs to be a certain strength in order for me to use him. And the more I rank him up, the more his synergy ranks up, the more he ranks up, the harder I hit Owlman. Do you think they'll bring skins to the game or a bunch of character variants? I think they're going to do character variants over skins. I mean, they've already shown it with Superman DCU. But I think they're going to bring new characters over variants for a while. I think they're bringing in Kyle Rayner as a White Lantern now. I could see them just doing a Kyle Rayner Green Lantern variant as opposed to giving him a Green Lantern skin. Um, I'm very proud that you keep calling it pacemaker. I feel as though I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna not stop myself anymore. Then why not wait until you can get him to rank 8 if he's not useful at rank 7? Fair argument, Spike. And you don't use him the rest of the team. It seems to be counterproductive right now. Damn, that's fair. That's a fair thought process there. The reason why it's like a now thing, which is really based in impatience. It's based in impatience. The reason why it's a now thing is that I want to beat him as much as I possibly can now. Because by the time whatever happens, by the time I get him rank 8, let's say I won't see Owlman for 2 more weeks. Put it that way. I won't see Owlman for 2 more weeks. At the end of the day, we be getting rank up materials nevertheless. Just use for Two-Face or anyone for that matter. That's the thing too. I don't have a legendary that's coming anytime soon that I need to rank up, right? Because the only issue with that Rain is the fact that when I get to Wonder Woman, for example, which she's still 60 away. When I get to Wonder Woman, for example, they're asking for 500. So that's a lot of elites. So every elite counts in that little scenario. With I won't be able to do Soups for a while. Soups is 800. DCU is coming up next. Because I have 2020, so I only need 19, and it's 320. Actually, after doing that math, to your point, it might be worth it. Oh, and that was the other thing. I was gonna take somebody up rank 9, and I can't remember who that was now. Who was I about to take up rank 9? Was it Batman? No, it's Ocean Master. I want to take Ocean Master up rank 9, but I don't have enough shards, and I'd have to pull him twice. So we can wait on that as well. All right, so it might be. I can't believe I just did a doof 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 of the War Eagle fight song from my college. Does he though? Does he? Unless there's a microwave present. Pacemaker does help him unless there's a microwave present. Microwave is the microwave is Pacemaker's kryptonite. Oh, and I also wanted. Yeah, that was the other one. Bloodsport. That was the other one. So I'm feeling like doing something stupid to end this video, to end this stream. So I've been talking about it, and you guys know, and that's why I think, guys, people just stay quiet. It's like if we don't say anything about him making those pulls, you know he's gonna do it. Bill Constantine, boo, boo, Boondock style, boo, boo. And here's the thing too. Here's my Constantine, rank 6. How many shards I got at this, buddy? 135. Boo. I could take him rank 8 today if I wanted to. And the thing is now I'm not even doing it because I know you guys are right. So then by the time I do it, then there's going to be not just you, Redlo, tons of folks being like, I told you he's good. I know he's good. I just don't like him. Two things can be true at the same time. You can be good and I don't like you. Yeah, but he doesn't help me anywhere in the game anyway. Because when it comes to damage, I'm putting Sinestro in over him either way. And then Raven goes in over him too. Yeah. Let's try this Evil Falls one more time. And then I'm going to make some pulls. I'm going to pull my super encrypted tokens like a dummy. I'm going to eat this cookie. Boo this man. All right, so let's see. Can I adjust this anyway? That's how you can tell I got too comfortable. I started eating. And I was like, I have a microphone. People have me in their earphone, like in their ears. They don't want to hear me like chewing in their ear. That's crazy. I'm way too comfortable. All right. Oh, actually, I had an ASMR podcast. I think I told you guys that, where I would just read bedtime stories, very calm voice, nothing weird or anything like that. And it was so nice. People be like, yo, this totally put me to sleep. And I was like, good, that's the goal. Constantine is good. He is good. I do not deny that Constantine is good. But I feel like you're my friends who keep trying to hook me up with other women, be like, but she's cute. And I'm like, yeah, but she's toxic though. Yeah, she's attractive. Yeah, gorgeous. She's toxic though. No, Constantine is not the most useful epic. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's Mr. Terrific, Nightwing, Ocean Master. No, we can't have that fight, Enzo. No, homie. No. Yeah, Mr. Terrific is over there like, yoo. I got that from Jid. That one line from Jid off his new album where he goes, yoo-hoo. You did not just go Midwest white woman on a rap song and make it sound cool. When they talked about the best of who's who, and I'm just over here like, yoo-hoo. I love Jid. Anyway, that was so funny. Anyway. Constantine MVP in the DC AMU. Nah, bruh. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Oh, and by the way, in terms of like the Patreon live watching, whatever, I started the DC AMU and the Dark Knight Returns as solo watch-alongs. I'm gonna, if Black Adam goes well, if you guys vote, if you guys have a good time on it, I'm gonna do the DC AMU with you guys on Patreon. And the DC AMU will be the free side of things. And I'm just deciding this now. All of the DC AMU will be the free side. And then when I do like, maybe Kaiju number 8 will be behind the paywall. Something like that. But DC AMU, I want to watch with you guys. I might even do like a marathon afternoon or something. But like, DC AMU will be on the free side because this is DC anyway. Everybody likes DC in this chat for the most part, some way, one way or another. So we can watch all of the DC AMUs from like start to finish. It's like 28 movies. So I think that's what I'll do for the free side. Look at he's better. She's only had 10 red flags. I'd be down to listen to you read some bedtime stories. I haven't had a good night. Well, that was the thing, though. We still doing the Chappelle Show? Yes. Yeah. Chappelle Show would still be on there. I have a list. I just haven't said it out loud, but I did write down like a list of all the things I would want to do. I just have to determine which ones are behind the paywall and which ones aren't. And I know that DC animated movies should be high. And actually, you know what, April? I may do it based on also. What is this? Why do I have code written here? Anyway, it may be stuff like Chappelle Show I put behind the paywall because of the content and all the cursing. I might do that. So that way I can keep like the free content. Because you guys know I try to keep it PG. I'm not trying to drop a bunch of F-bombs and all that other stuff here. Every once in a while I slip, but I try to keep it mostly like clean. And I think I want the the free content to be the clean content. Not to say that the stuff behind the paywall would always be bad. It'd be bad, it'd be good in terms of like cursing and all that other stuff. I don't know. I'm going to think on that one. But Chappelle Show's still definitely in there. A lot of DC AMU is free on YouTube. That bodes well for me not getting sued. That bodes very well for me not getting sued. Okay, we're going to try this Owlman thing one more time. Then I'm going to call it a stream. So yeah, check out the Patreon. There's a free side. Just join. Do not do the paid tiers yet. I haven't put content up on the paid tiers yet. So it's not worth you wasting your money for it. I'll let you know when there is paid stuff. I mean, or I could put like a rating warning on Chappelle's Show, but we know how we were when we were little. You know what I mean? You know how you were. Are you watching HBO? No. Knowing damn well as soon as it got late, I was putting on Spawn. If my mom knew I was watching Spawn, she would have drowned me in holy water. You know what I mean? Like, she would have come into my room with a super soaker full of holy water and sprayed me down. And that was the other. Dog, that was proof that I was a nerd. I'm not staying up late at night to watch HBO to see boobs. I'm staying up late at night to watch Spawn. Like, that should have been the first sign. Oh, most of the DC AMU is based on comics. Enzo, have you never seen the DC AMU? Especially the first one out the bunch is Flashpoint. Flashpoint Paradox. An amazing comic. If you have not seen Flashpoint, I'm tempted to change Black Adam to Flashpoint. If you haven't, dude. Oh, or maybe we have to do a back-to-back situation and watch Black Adam and then Flashpoint. Because, man, if you have not seen DC AMU, boy, do I have a treat for you. Boy, if you like DC Comics and all that, boy. Oh, I listen to Keith David read anything. I listen to Keith David read the phone book. I'd listen to Keith David read a MAGA brochure. What is wrong with me? All right, so guys, I have to go cook for my daughter. Oh yeah, let me get this. Under the Red Hood is not part of the DC AMU though, but Under the Red Hood is. All the DC animated movies. In fact, I might just go ahead and make this commitment now, because this is all spawned from our love of DC that I'm even doing the Patreon thing. No, Spike. Okay, I gotta address these couple of things. One. Red Hood is getting added to the list, and I think I'm gonna make this commitment now that any DC animated movies will always be on the free side. Okay. So any of the DC, I love comics, but watching takes so long. Enzo, you ain't got nothing to do. Find a time where you got nothing to do and sit down for 90 minutes and be happy that you took that time. I swear. I swear for Lord. In fact, don't. Now it's too late. Now you gotta wait. Now you gotta wait for the stream and you gotta watch it with us. I can't believe Anyway, so first, Under the Red Hood, any DC animated movies, I'm going to make sure they're on the free tier side, okay? It's all spawned from this game anyway. If you guys are headed over there, you probably like DC Comics and you like my content, so I'm going to make sure that part stays free. So I'll make that commitment now. And Under the Red Hood is getting added to this prontito. Let me do this right now. Under the Red Hood, which is not part of the DC AMU. DC AMU, and then I'll figure out what I want to do about the others. Okay, next. Flashpoint Paradox was the beginning of the New 52, and then I can't remember which one was the end of New 52 where they go into Tomorrowverse, because the DC AMU includes Tomorrowverse and then New 52 and then Tomorrowverse. So yeah, there's a whole list of them I had to look up. The Tomorrowverse was a letdown. Let me see, because I never really read through the names. I'll have to do that later. I gotta cook breakfast. Justice League War is 1-1 with Justice League Volume 1 of New 52. Yeah, exactly. The second wave ended with the Justice League Dark Apocalypse in the third verse. Yeah. That's true too. Keith David Anderson from Mass Effect. I've never played Mass Effect. I've seen it though. Tomorrowverse was a flop. You think so? What a letdown. Okay, let me double check Tomorrowverse. Tomorrowverse. Isn't that where Ben came back after 30? No. Was that in the Tomorrowverse? I need to check that stuff out. Okay, guys, I got it in the stream. Gotta cook. Gotta cook. Now we get into this interesting conversation. Well, we always have interesting conversations. So thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate you. I will be streaming tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Wow, that's a throwback for you guys. Rest in peace to the legend Adam West. And then join the Patreon. Do not do the paid tiers right now. do just the joining. There's a poll there. You can vote for what time slot you want to have us all watch Black Adam. And then if you're not able to make it to that time slot, we will record it. It will still be available. I'm just going to make it so that it's available on the Patreon only. That's how you're going to get the link. And then you can just watch what we did if you want to see it. So thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good night. Sweet dreams. Maybe I'll start up the ASMR podcast.